Namaskar doston. Today's video is all about how restaurants can increase their profitability. Today I am going to give you 5 proven tips. This video is for people who already have a restaurant. If you think you're on the borderline, you're making little profits, more profits, you're making decent profits but you think the profitability can increase. आप देख रहे हैं कि काफ़ी कस्टमर आ रहे हैं, there are a lot of people coming in, but you're not left with a lot of money. This video is for you. अगर आपके पास एक रेस्टोरेंट है and you're making decent profits, आप संतुष्ट हैं, still this video is for you. Friends, to understand all these proven aspects, I'm not talking about aspects that are theoretical, but these are aspects that are proven that I'm going to talk about today. I am Vishwanath Pandey and I represent Total Hospitality International, THI Consultants. I am the President of Food Service Consultants Association of India, and I'm happy to share that we have opened more than 300 restaurants across the country. Friends, today I'm going to speak about 5 proven aspects that if you look at, you can maximize your profitability. To start with, because you have a running restaurant, you have operations on, your profitability is in place, or you're close to profitability, you're at the break-even point from where you can see profitability. The first thing that you need to work on is your optimizing of menu. Optimizing of menu means trimming down the menu, getting it to the right size, and having the right items in the menu. How do you do that? So we have a process called menu engineering. There is a process called 80-20. 80% of the products that are there in the menu only give you 20% of the sale, and 20% of the products give you 80% of the sale. So you need to actually look at the products that are giving you good sale, the products that are not there. You'll have to create a balance between the products and the customer requirement. When you get both of them together rightly, then you're optimizing your menu. Anything that you do that I'm speaking about today has to be on the focus of the end customer. You will have to keep the end customer in mind whenever you're doing optimizing of the menu or any other steps that I suggest during this video. Second would be implementing of effective inventory. When you optimize your menu, you're limiting your menu, you're making it crisp, you're making effective products that have to be there in the menu as a menu product line. Then please look at what are the ingredients that you need. There are a lot of times that you have ingredients that are there in the store as dead stocks. Let's not look at having dead stocks. Let's have the right kind of stocks. Fresh ingredients come in, fresh products are made, the best dishes served to the guest. That is the end result that we're looking at. So let's all look at the guest satisfaction level. So as we optimize our menu, doing the 80-20 formula or keeping the menu engineering aspect, then we come down to the second aspect where we implement effective inventory management. After we do these two things, one important aspect, which is a semi-variable cost. So if you look at the whole cost structure of your restaurant, which comes down in your P&L, the most variable cost is your food cost, which we have handled in the first step by optimizing the menu and also implementing effective inventory module. Next, semi-variable cost is the labor cost. Now, to get the labor cost in place, I am talking about streamlining the labor cost. Streamlining means getting it most effective. Not trimming it down too much, but yes, streamlining it as much that it helps you get the best efficiency out of your space. How do you do it? So streamlining also means making the restaurant operate in productive times, having maximum staff in the most important times that you need, having them do cross-training and multitasking, they learn more works, optimizing your spaces. This is again a very important thing. So if you design your space well, be it the restaurant, be it the kitchen, or you need to redesign your space, have right automated equipments, then you will get the best result out of the whole place. And also, as I told you, cross training is very important so that multitasking from one individual can help you streamline your labor cost. So once you have done your food costs that you have worked upon by optimizing your menu and also your inventory module, then you have worked on your labor cost. Next would be the most important thing is enhancing your customer experience and loyalty. How do you enhance their experience and loyalty? So whatever is done in a restaurant, whether you open the restaurant or you're trying to optimize your menu or you're trying to increase your profitability, it is all behind this. So this is the mother of all the things that you need to do, and that is enhancing their customer experience and increasing their loyalty. So once you enhance their experience, obviously the loyalty will increase. So once we have taken care of optimizing our menu, enhancing the customer experience of our customers, increasing the loyalty, the final thing is we need to leverage on the technology that we have and the data that we have. A lot of us at the end of the day have so much of information, but we don't really utilize that information to maximize our business. So now that we have looked upon how we need to optimize the menu and then implement effective inventory, streamlining our manpower or labor costs, then enhancing the customer experience, one very important thing that most of us generally forget. This is one very important tip that you can use to increase your profitability instantaneously. If you see a lot of restaurants, they've been operating for years, they have actually so much of information and data. So if you say possibly I've not collected data, I don't have information of my guest, I don't have the guest list. Friends, knowingly, unknowingly, you have so much of data with you that you don't realize. In case you're taking the comments feedback, so when you're taking a feedback form, you get a lot of numbers, email IDs, guest name, the date of birth and stuff like that. Secondly, if you have digital payment, you will have so many mobile numbers through which your digital payments are done. So you have to leverage the technology and do data analytics with the data that you have to increase. You can instantly spike your business. You can instantly shoot messages to the guests who have come to you, who have experienced your food, who have experienced your service, who have experienced your hospitality. Those are the guests who can be revived again, who can be bought again, who can be spoken to. So that leveraging of the technology and the data that you have is very important. So what is the technology that you can actually use? So generally a point of sale is one big thing that you have which helps you get a lot of data of customers who have come. Using numbers through the feedback form is another way of running your CRM. Keeping a customer relation is very important in our industry, and getting their feedback is even more important. So do this, and I think these 5 things: 1, optimizing your menu; 2, implementing effective inventory management; 3, streamlining your labor cost; 4, enhancing customer experience and their loyalty; and then 5 is leveraging technology and data, are some proven facts that you can immediately do in the space that you have. Get your profit, go from level 1 to level 2, increase it there, and then do wonders. Signing off, Vishwanath Pandey. If you think of hospitality, think of Total Hospitality International. Make sure you share it with somebody who benefits out of it. Thank you.